Most people are concerned about the cost of living in the Philippines, but let me tell you something. My monthly bills are 616 USD a month. Rent, 400 USD. Utilities can be from $50 to $60 a month. Water bill, $3. Electric bill. My electric bill this month is $66 because I keep running the aircon and I keep the lights on all the time because I'm always in my room working on something instead of being out and about and exploring things. But I will say my daily amount of eating out, I can eat out every day for 500 pesos. And I only eat once a day, so I might eat twice just to cheat. So you could probably spend roughly 1,000 pesos a month on food. If you want to do anything like go out, have some drinks, see friends, it would cost you maybe like 500 pesos, depending on the person. For me, I'm very excessive when it comes to things. So my all overall expenses are going to be 1,000 USD a month. But I will tell you, as an expat, you can live here for 800 USD a month. Not all the way comfortably, but if you just live below your means, you'll be alright. If you cook all the time instead of going out to eat, you're gonna be fine because groceries are not that expensive. I think I spend like $50 a month on groceries. When it comes to transportation, most places you can walk to, and then also if you can, if you need to get somewhere, like a bike is, depending on the distance, can go from 50 pesos to 100 pesos, and you can go anywhere you need to go. When it comes to car, it may cost you maybe 200 pesos depending on the distance, but still, that's if you're going to like a place once a week. But if you're going somewhere by taxi every day, it'll add up eventually. For the cost of living, when it comes to nightlife, now some people are used to having to pay like a cover fee just to get inside of a club. Now there's some clubs that have cover fees, but they give you like 2 free drinks, which also is basically like getting in the club for free. They just want to make sure you go there and get drinks instead of just going there and then leaving. So it's not really costing you anything. If you like to go clubbing, it's free basically. Just make sure you have, appropriate attire, not flip-flops, shorts, and tank tops or whatever you want to call these. If you want the cheapest amount of like long distance travel, transit, bus, and jeepneys. Transit, buses, and jeepneys. Jeepneys are these small, loud, with no cat buses where a lot of people stuff themselves together just to go to like each stop. But it's very, very cheap. The most it would cost you is 25 pesos for a ride. And it's just a bunch of grouped up, Filipinos all going in the same direction. When it comes to like bus rides, it can cost you from 25 pesos to 50 pesos. But you're going to get to where you're going to get to. You can get from like Makati all the way to Quezon City on 50 pesos. That's super, super cheap. Super cheap. You can go to province all the way to like Laguna from Makati on just maybe 100 pesos. Because if you try to go, let's say if Grab gave you the option to go that far, you would be paying 1,000 pesos for that distance. And then most drivers would never even take that job because it's too far. So for activities, depending on what you like to do, whether you like to go bowling, play billiards, or just go out to drink, it's fairly cheap depending on what part of town you go to. If you're in like places like Little Tokyo and Makati, the prices are going to be fairly affordable, and it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. It's fairly cheap to have like 2 hours of bowling time. I think the most is like 800 pesos for like 2 hours, and also if you bring multiple people, same price. When it comes to eating out, you have to be very mindful of what restaurants you go to, because some of them are overpriced and some of them are just perfect. For example, some Korean barbecues don't have good quality beef, but they charge you like 1,000 pesos for one person, versus other Korean spots barbecue spots will charge you like 500 to 800, but you get so much more value than the other Korean barbecue place. So when it comes to eating out, you have to be very, very picky, very mindful, do your research, or just try it out. And if you're disappointed, well, there you go. There you go, you know. So to wrap it up, when it comes to rent, the cheapest rent, depending on what part of the Philippines you want to live, can be as cheap as 200 USD, and the most expensive can be to 1,000 USD. Now it depends on the area is the price. The further away you are from the city, the cheaper. The closer you are to the city, which is the business district, the more expensive it's going to be. Now, you can find some cheap places, but it's not going to be super, super roomy. It'll still be manageable, but it's not going to be like crazy. But just remember, the cities are always going to be more expensive than it is in the provinces or places like Laguna or Batan or just anywhere where there isn't a major city like Makati. So let me know what you think about this video. If I miss anything, give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.